Stop. Just stop what you're doing right now. Now, if you're still buying toxic chemical pesticides to allegedly save your garden, you are actually making the problem a lot worse. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to share the ultimate secret to keeping pests out of your garden forever, inshallah, naturally too. We aren't talking about killing all the bugs. We are talking about building a self-sustaining ecosystem that rejects pests automatically. Now, by the end of this video, inshallah, you will actually know how to make your plants taste terrible to bugs. Also, how to invite the good guys to eat the bad bugs. And the number one barrier method that solves 95% of pest issues. No chemicals, just nature. Now, let's get into what we're talking about. Let's jump into phase one. Now we're talking about the foundation, which is your soil. The secret number one is not to spray, okay? It's your soil. Think about it. Insects often target weak, stressed plants, just like wolves go for the weakest deer. Now, if your soil is poor, your plants are stressed, and it sends out chemical signals that say, come on and eat me. Now, you want to start off with step one. Feed the soil, not the plant. Use high-quality compost annually. Step two is to mulch. A thick layer of straw or wood chips regulates soil temperature and keeps beneficial soil organisms alive. Now, a pro tip that we use is quicklime powder. Okay, that's one of the things that is really, really good. Before planting or after harvesting, sprinkle quicklime on your soil. It eliminates pests, eggs, and harmful bacteria while adding calcium to your soil. Okay, let's talk about phase two, companion planting, which we highly recommend. Now, this is an invisible shield. If you are still planting a monoculture, like 50 cabbage in one row, you are basically serving a buffet for pests. Nature thrives on diversity. We call this companion planting, or as I like to call it, the invisible shield. Marigolds and tomatoes. Marigolds and tomatoes release scents that deter nematodes, whiteflies, and even tomato hornworms. Basil and tomatoes. Basil helps repel aphids, mites, and hornworms. Nasturtiums, the trap crop, are irresistible to aphids and caterpillars. Plant them on the edge of your garden to distract them from your precious veggies. Alliums, garlic, which are like garlic and onions. Planting chives or garlic around carrots stops the dreaded carrot fly. Now we use a push-pull system, which is we use aromatic herbs to push bugs away and sacrificial plants to pull them into a specific corner. Okay, let's jump into phase three, which is attracting beneficial insects. This is your army. You don't need to kill every bug. You just need more good ones than bad ones. Beneficial insects are your personal free pest control army. Now, ladybugs, number one. They eat aphids, lacewings, eat thrip and mites. Parasitic wasp, stop caterpillars and hornworms. How do you attract them? Plant flowers, flowers, flowers. Now you want to plant flowers with tiny open nectar sources. Sweet alyssum, the number one attractor of aphids eating hoverflies. Dill, fennel, and cilantro. Let these herbs go to flower. They are a magnet for parasitic wasps. Okay, let's jump into phase four, which is the 95% fix. Physical barrier. You've done the soil, the planting, and the good bugs. But what about when the cabbage white butterfly shows up? Now, the next tip is the most single effective way to eliminate 95% of your pest problems. It's not easy, but it works. Insect netting or floating row covers. Now, the setup is Use your hoops to keep the mesh from touching the leaves. Butterflies can lay eggs through the netting if it touches the plant. What it stops: cabbage moths, root flies, cucumber beetles, and even birds or small rabbits. It allows sunlight and water through, so you only remove it to harvest or for plants that need bees to pollinate, like squash, for instance. Let's jump into phase 5, DIY natural sprays. This is your emergency kit. All right. So now sometimes a small infestation happens. Instead of calling for chemical warfare, which is not good, you have an emergency kit right in your kitchen. Recipe number 1, the all-natural garlic onion chili spray. You want to chop 1 red onion, 2 garlic cloves, add 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper or chili powder. It can be either or. Mix, add to a blender with 1 quart of water. Steep this solution. Let it sit in the fridge for 12 to 24 hours. Strain. Use cheesecloth or a strainer. Essential oil so it doesn't clog your sprayer. Spray. Now you want to spray this, apply directly to leaves. This stops aphids, slugs, and spider mites instantly. If you need something stronger, pure neem oil is organic and disrupts the insect's ability to feed and to reproduce. So keep that in mind. Now, keeping pests out forever means changing your mindset. Monitor daily. Spend 5 minutes daily checking under leaves. Handpick. If you see a large caterpillar, just knock it off into soapy water. Rotate your crops. Very important. Never plant the same crops in the same spot for 2 years in a row. Now, alhamdulillah, you now have the secret, hopefully, to a naturally pest-free garden without all those chemicals. It takes patience. Patience. Remember that word. It takes a lot of patience when you do gardening, when you don't want all the chemicals and all that other mess that's dangerous for yourself and anyone that else that, comes in contact. Now, but I almost promise you, inshallah, working with nature is far more rewarding than fighting it. If you found this guide helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for more nature first gardening tips. I want you to comment below, what is the one pest that always ruins your garden? We will try to give you a natural solution in the comments. Happy gardening and have a blessed gardening season.